Let's talk about big games. This used to have a big glow to it. I don't know if the shine has gone away. USC, UCLA, Saturday, rivalry game, play for the bell. You got one coach, Link Riley, who's under enormous fire for screwing up the season because of his defense. And you got the other coach, Chip Kelly, who's under fire because just the way he acts. Chip Kelly is 33-33 as head coach at UCLA. They've given him everything. And his mishandling of the quarterbacks this season, it's something. So you got Caleb Williams going against a really good UCLA defense. But boy, the rivalry, John, just seems to have lost a little bit of its electricity. In the Pac-12, Oregon State, Washington. Big game this weekend. I mean, here the Huskies are 10-0. They're going to run the table? Kind of looks that way. Although Oregon State's defense is pretty good. It'll be fascinating to see because the Beavers have this really tough guy running back, Damian Martinez. He's a 1,000-yard rusher type guy. They may run the football a lot with him and his backup to try to keep Michael Penix and the Husky offense off the field. So that's the interesting game. Mountain West Conference. Yeah. You would say you expected this. You filled this out in your preseason thing.
Right.
You expected Air Force and Vegas to be playing for first place in the Mountain West.
Yeah, not in a million years.
They're both 8-2. What a phenomenal season. I mean, there's no doubt that Barry Odom is the coach of the year and his importation of guys in the transfer portal and just making this team come together. Now, I don't know if it puts Vegas on the roadmap forever and ever in the conference, but 8-2 Rebels. We haven't seen that in 100 years. And Troy Calhoun's done what Troy Calhoun's done. Although Air Force, they've faltered. They've lost 2 in a row, which is kind of stunning. I mean, them getting beat by Army 2 weeks ago at home in Colorado Springs was a shocker. So that's where we are in the Pac-12. That's where we are in the Mountain West. And John Riley from left field says.
From left field says, first of all, are they doing 4 teams in the playoffs or are they expanding this year?
No, this is 4 this year. Next year goes to 12.
Okay, then I saw some people with rankings, and they don't even have Washington in the Final Four. I think they're rated 5 or 6, right?
They're right there, but a bunch of other things have to happen. Like, are the Huskies going to lose a game? I don't think so. I mean, because they're going to play Oregon State, and they play Washington State, which has really kind of hit a wall. So, and now Washington will probably play Oregon in the Pac-12 championship game.
Right.
So somebody might lose there, but how do you keep those guys out of the Final Four? It's not going to be an all-South Final Four, is it? Not going to be a Big Ten Final Four.
But of all the other teams, they're all undefeated as well, right? Sure. Like Michigan, Ohio State. Well, they'll play each other, those two. And then
you got Georgia.
Georgia. Is Alabama, have they lost a game yet?
Oh, yeah, they lost a couple.
They've lost a couple. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. So, but there's only a handful of undefeated teams. I mean, I just want a West Coast team to win the NCAA championship.
Well, one of them, Survivor Oregon, Washington, I think, has to get in. Okay, we go from college